How could anyone be more fitting than me, the daughter who poured her heart into Dad's dream? I'm Emily, 39, rooted in my Portland kitchen, staring at a text from Dad that stabs like a knife. Your spot's gone. Tara, Justin's girlfriend, is more fitting. $10,500 I scraped together. Every detail of Dad's 60th birthday trip to Japan, Kyoto's golden shrines, Tokyo's neon pulse, crafted with love, now crushed in one cold line. Another text from Mom hits. Don't call, Tara's family now. My chest tightens. Mom and Dad always called me the failure, the chef who dared ditch med school, while Justin, my lazy brother, basked in their endless praise. But Tara? She's new. Her smile's too sharp, like when I saw her slip a document from Dad's desk, her eyes darting with guilt. What's she hiding? And why are Mom and Dad so blind? My hands clench the phone, knuckles white, fury blazing through me like wildfire. I think of the miso soup I made for Dad at 10, his voice soft. Emily, this could warm any heart. He hasn't tasted it since, his love lost to their bias. That memory fuels me now. I'm done being the girl who begged for their scraps of affection. I book a flight to Japan, my plan igniting like a spark in the dark. Tara's weaving a dangerous web, and I'll unravel it. I'll serve them the truth on a platter, make them see me, not the shadow they cast, but the woman I've fought tooth and nail to become. The sting of Dad's text lingers, a wound that won't close. In the quiet of my Portland apartment, the hum of the fridge feels louder than my thoughts. Growing up, Justin was the golden child, showered with praise despite his string of failed ventures, while Mom and Dad dismissed my choice to become a chef as a betrayal of their dreams. You could have been a doctor, Mom once snapped, her eyes cold, ignoring the thriving restaurant I built from scratch. This Japan trip was my olive branch, a chance to mend old fractures. Months were spent curating the perfect itinerary: cherry blossoms in Kyoto, sushi in Tsukiji, a quiet temple for Dad's milestone birthday. Every dollar saved, every plan etched with hope, carried the weight of proving my worth. But Tara changed everything. Her arrival, all charm and calculated warmth, shifted the family's orbit. At a dinner last month, she gushed of her dad's old travel stories, her laughter too bright, while my suggestions were brushed aside. Suspicion gnawed when I overheard her probing Mom about their finances, her tone too eager. Justin, oblivious, hung on her every word, but something in her gaze, sharp, predatory, set my nerves on edge. Mom and Dad, desperate to see Justin settled, drank in her flattery, blind to the cracks in her facade. Determined to unearth the truth, contact was made with Nathan, a journalist whose knack for digging up secrets I'd seen at a food expo. Over coffee, his steady voice promised answers, his hazel eyes sparking with curiosity. "Let's find out who Tara really is," he said, jotting notes. A flight to Japan was booked, not as a guest, but as a shadow, tracking their every move. The miso soup Dad once loved, its warmth, a fleeting bond, haunts me. Did Tara know about the family trust, the one Mom mentioned in passing? As the plane ticket prints, a chill runs through me. Something tells me her game is bigger than I feared. Tokyo's neon glow hums outside the hotel, a restless pulse matching the unease churning within. Disguised in a cap and scarf, the crowded lobby offers cover as Mom, Dad, Justin, and Tara emerge, their laughter a sharp contrast to the betrayal still searing my heart. Dad's arm loops around Tara's shoulders, a gesture once reserved for me during rare moments of pride. Years ago, he'd beamed when I perfected his favorite miso soup, a recipe learned from Grandma's careful hands. Now, his smile belongs to her, a stranger who's wormed her way into their trust. A phone call to Mom is a desperate bid for answers. "Please, Mom, why was I replaced?" Her voice snaps back, icy. "Tara brings joy, Emily. You'd just drag us down." The words land like a slap, echoing the countless times my achievements, a bustling restaurant, glowing reviews, were overshadowed by Justin's empty promises. Tara's influence runs deeper than charm, though. Last week, her questions about Dad's investments raised red flags. And now, watching her cling to Justin, her eyes flicker with something calculated, not love. Nathan's research uncovers a lead. Tara's name appears in a shady financial deal tied to a man named Victor. A text to Justin pleads for caution, but his reply is a scoff. "You're just jealous, Em. Tara's perfect." His dismissal stings, yet a crack in his tone hints at doubt. From a cafe across the street, Tara's silhouette is spotted in the hotel's bar, whispering to a stranger. Tall, sharp-suited, not Justin. Their exchange is brief, her hand brushing his before she slips away. Nathan confirms the man matches Victor's description. The miso soup's warmth, once a bridge to Dad, now feels like a taunt. Has Tara already accessed their accounts? As she rejoins the family, her smile flawless, a chilling realization hits. She's not just after their approval, she's after everything. Kyoto's cherry blossoms sway in the evening breeze, their delicate pink a stark contrast to the storm brewing inside. From a narrow alley, the family's silhouettes are visible at a traditional tea house, Tara's laughter ringing out as she leans into Justin, her charm a polished mask. Nathan's discovery about her past, a trail of scams tied to Victor, her secret partner, burns like a warning flare. That fleeting moment in the hotel bar, her hand grazing Victor's, replays vividly, each detail sharpening the suspicion she's orchestrating something sinister. Determined to protect Mom and Dad, a message is sent to Justin. "Tara's not who you think." His reply drips with scorn. "Stop meddling, Em. You're embarrassing yourself." Yet a tremor in his words betrays uncertainty, as if he's seen glimpses of her deceit but can't face them. Nathan, over a late-night ramen stall, shares his own story. His family shunned him for choosing journalism over law, a wound that mirrors mine. His hand brushes mine, a quiet reassurance. His voice steady. "We'll expose her, together." Emboldened, we trail Tara to a sleek gallery opening where she slips away from the family, meeting Victor in a shadowed corner. Their hushed talk mentions the trust and final steps. A hidden phone records their words, capturing her smirk as she boasts about fooling Mom and Dad. The family trust, worth $3 million, is her target, and Justin's just a pawn. The miso soup Grandma taught me to make, its warmth, once a symbol of Dad's fleeting approval, now feels like a distant echo. Confronting Mom and Dad directly risks their denial, but the gallery footage is gold. Plans form for the Tokyo culinary event, where my dish will do more than feed. It'll unravel Tara's lies. Has Victor already tampered with their finances? As Tara rejoins the family, her arm around Justin, a cryptic text from her phone lights up my screen. "It's done. Meet me tonight." Tokyo's skyline glitters beyond the window of a cramped diner, its lights mirroring the resolve hardening within. Nathan's laptop screen glows with damning evidence. Tara's real name is Claire Voss, a con artist who fled a fraud charge in Seattle, driven by desperation to fund her mother's medical debts. Her romance with Justin is a sham, a calculated move to siphon the family trust. $3 million Mom and Dad set aside for their legacy. Victor, her accomplice, has a history of forging documents, and their gallery whispers confirm they're close to securing the prize. This isn't just betrayal, it's a meticulously woven trap, and Mom and Dad, clinging to the illusion of Justin's perfect life, are its prey. Flashbacks flood in. A summer evening when Dad taught me to stir miso paste, his laugh warm as he said, "You're my secret weapon." Yet, by high school, his pride shifted to Justin's fleeting sports victories, my efforts fading into their expectations of a doctor daughter. Their desperation to prop up Justin's image, shattered by his failed startups, explains their blind trust in Tara's flattery. The truth stings. My parents chose her lies over my loyalty. Nathan's voice pulls me back, his gaze steady. You're stronger than their mistakes. His belief sparks a shift, a fire to reclaim my voice. Confronting Mom and Dad now would only spark denial. Tara's downfall must be public, undeniable. An invitation to cook at a prestigious Tokyo culinary festival offers the perfect stage. The plan takes shape. A miso soup crafted with Grandma's recipe, served to expose Tara's deceit before hundreds. Every ingredient will carry my truth, a dish to shatter her facade. But the stakes climb higher. Nathan uncovers a bank transfer, $10,000 from Dad's account to an offshore shell company tied to Victor. Have they already breached the trust? As preparations for the festival begin, a hidden camera is set to capture Tara's next move, her confidence teetering on the edge of exposure. The air in Tokyo's bustling Ginza district hums with anticipation, its sleek storefronts reflecting the tension coiled within. Inside a quaint izakaya, Mom, Dad, Justin, and Tara occupy a corner table, their chatter a facade of harmony. From across the room, hidden behind a sake menu, their interactions are scrutinized. Tara's hand rests on Justin's arm, but her glances dart toward the door, betraying a restlessness that fuels suspicion. Nathan's latest find, a forged signature on a trust amendment uncovered in Victor's email, confirms Tara's plan to divert Mom and Dad's wealth. Her Seattle past, driven by her mother's illness, doesn't justify this betrayal, yet it explains her ruthless precision. A bold move is made, approaching their table, heart pounding, to confront the fracture head-on. "Mom, Dad, can we talk about the trip?" Their faces harden. Dad's voice is curt. "Tara's here now, Emily. Let it go." Justin shifts uncomfortably, his eyes avoiding mine, while Tara's smile tightens, a crack in her veneer. Her dismissal stings, echoing years of being sidelined, my restaurant's awards ignored, my dreams belittled. Retreating, resolve sharpens. The culinary festival looms, a chance to wield truth like a blade. Nathan waits outside, his presence a steady anchor. He says, his hand grazing mine, a spark of warmth in the chill. Together, we tail Tara as she slips away, claiming a headache. Her path leads to a glitzy hotel where Victor lurks in the lobby. Hidden behind a pillar, a camera captures their embrace, her voice low. The trust's ours once the papers clear. The footage is dynamite, proof of her duplicity. But the festival demands more, a public unmasking to shatter her grip on Mom and Dad. Memories of Grandma's kitchen surface, her hands guiding mine to craft miso soup, a labor of love Dad once cherished. That bond, now tainted by their bias, fuels the plan. My dish will reclaim my voice. Preparations intensify. Ingredients sourced, a speech drafted to expose Tara's lies. Nathan's faith, his quiet nod as we review the video, bolsters courage. Yet a shadow lingers. Justin's hesitation at the izakaya, a flicker of doubt in his gaze. Could he be swayed? Or is he too entangled in Tara's web? As night deepens, a final check of the festival venue reveals a snag. Tara's secured a VIP spot, her influence creeping into the event. Her audacity ignites a fiercer determination. The miso soup, infused with Grandma's legacy, will be more than a dish. It's a reckoning. But Nathan's phone buzzes with an alert. Another transfer from Dad's account, larger this time, flagged as suspicious. Has Tara accelerated her scheme? The festival is 2 days away, and time is slipping. The Tokyo Culinary Festival pulses with energy, its grand hall alive with the clink of glasses and murmurs of anticipation. On the stage, steam rises from a pot of miso soup, its aroma weaving through the crowd, a tribute to Grandma's recipe that once won Dad's fleeting praise. Mom, Dad, Justin, and Tara sit at a front table, her VIP status a smug badge of her influence. Her poised smile masks the deceit captured in the hotel footage, where she and Victor plotted to seize the family trust. The plan is set. This dish will serve more than flavor. It'll deliver truth. Nathan, stationed near the entrance, gives a subtle nod, his presence a steady tether amid the chaos. The microphone feels heavy as the crowd is addressed. This miso soup is for my father, a memory of love he once cherished. Dad's eyes flicker with something, guilt perhaps, but Tara's grip on his arm tightens, her charm a suffocating veil. The moment arrives. Nathan cues the signal, and Victor strides in, oblivious to the trap. Tara rises, her face paling, and their eyes lock. In a staged stumble, she spills wine, rushing to him for a napkin. Their embrace caught on the hall's massive screen, projected for all to see. Gasps ripple through the audience. Mom's hand flies to her mouth. Dad's face crumples, and Justin's chair scrapes back, his shock raw. The crowd's murmurs swell into a roar. Stepping forward, voice steady, the story unfolds. I spent $10,500 on Dad's Japan trip, only to be replaced by Tara, a con artist after your trust. The footage plays, her whispers with Victor, the forged trust amendment. Guests whisper, phones raised, sharing the scandal online. Tara's composure shatters, she bolts for the exit, but security blocks her path. The miso soup, steaming on the table, becomes a symbol of triumph. Years of being sidelined, my restaurant's success dismissed, my efforts buried under Justin's unearned praise pour out. You chose her lies over me. The words ring clear, aimed at Mom and Dad. Their heads bow, shame etched in their silence, while Justin's gaze drops, his illusion of Tara broken. The crowd's applause surges, a wave of support from strangers who see the truth. A woman in the audience shouts, "You're incredible!" A validation Mom and Dad never offered. Nathan steps closer, his hand brushing mine, his whisper warm. You didn't just cook truth, you served justice. His pride fuels a fire within, a reminder of the strength forged through years of neglect. The festival continues, but the air has shifted. Mom and Dad's denial is cracked, Tara's scheme exposed. Yet a shadow lingers. Justin's silence hints at deeper wounds. Did he know more than he let on? As the crowd disperses, a note slips under the table, scrawled in Tara's handwriting. "You'll regret this." Her threat, a final jab, hangs heavy. What else has she planned? The festival hall fades into silence, its once vibrant energy now a quiet hum as guests depart under Tokyo's starlit sky. Steam lingers from the miso soup pot, its scent a poignant reminder of Grandma's kitchen and the love Dad once showed. Mom and Dad approach, their faces etched with remorse, the weight of Tara's exposed betrayal heavy in their eyes. "Emily, we were wrong," Mom whispers, her voice trembling. Dad's shoulder slumps, his usual sternness replaced by vulnerability. "We let you down." Their words, long yearned for, stir a complex tide of relief and sorrow. Years of neglect, missed birthdays, dismissed triumphs surface. But their apology feels like a fragile thread, too late to mend the deepest scars. Justin lingers nearby, his gaze hollow, the illusion of Tara's devotion shattered. He steps forward, voice low. "I saw her charm, but I ignored the lies. I'm sorry, Em." His admission, raw and unpolished, hints at a brother who might one day rebuild trust, but the chasm between us demands time. A letter is handed to Mom and Dad, penned in the quiet hours before the festival. "I forgive you, but I need to live for myself now." The words, though painful, carry liberation, a release from the need for their validation. Nathan stands by the stage, his presence a steady beacon. He hands over a small ceramic bowl, etched with a sakura pattern, his eyes warm. "For your miso soup and everything you are." His gesture, tender and deliberate, seals a bond forged through shared battles. The festival's aftermath ripples online, strangers' messages praising the courage displayed, a chorus of support that fills the void Mom and Dad left. A local chef offers collaboration, inspired by the story shared. Tokyo's lights stretch into the distance, their glow a canvas for new beginnings. The pain of being overlooked, once a constant shadow, now feels like a chapter closed. The miso soup, once a plea for Dad's love, has become a symbol of resilience, a dish that fed truth to a crowd. Mom and Dad's regret, though genuine, can't erase the past, but their acknowledgement offers a quiet peace. Choosing distance from their expectations, a life unshackled from their bias, beckons. Nathan's hand finds mine, a promise of partnership beyond this moment. His belief in me, a mirror reflecting my own strength. The weight of the ceramic bowl grounds me, its delicate design a reminder of what's possible when love is chosen over resentment. Mom and Dad return to their hotel, their steps slow, perhaps carrying the first seeds of change. Justin's parting glance holds a flicker of hope, a bridge to mend later. The festival stage, now empty, stands as a testament to a voice reclaimed, a heart no longer begging for scraps. Freedom tastes bittersweet, but it's mine, earned through every tear and triumph. Portland's morning light filters through the windows of my new restaurant, where the aroma of miso soup fills the air, a quiet triumph born from Tokyo's chaos. The ceramic bowl from Nathan, etched with sakura, sits on the counter, a symbol of resilience and love forged in truth. Months have passed since the festival, and the scandal's echo lingers online, with thousands sharing stories of overcoming betrayal, their words a warm embrace from a community I never knew I had. Mom and Dad send letters, their apologies softer now, hinting at efforts to rebuild with Justin, who started therapy to untangle Tara's hold. Distance remains, but their growth sparks a flicker of hope for healing one day. Nathan, now my partner in every sense, laughs as we perfect a new recipe, his belief a steady anchor. The restaurant, named Sakura Spoon, draws crowds not just for its flavors, but for the story behind it, A woman who turned pain into purpose. A wall displays notes from guests, each one a testament to shared struggles and victories, reminding me of the strength found in standing tall. The miso soup, once a plea for Dad's affection, now nourishes others, its warmth a legacy of Grandma's love. To every woman watching, let this story stir your heart. What dish, what dream holds your truth? Share it below. Your moment of rising above, of claiming your worth. Your voice matters, and like my miso soup, it can warm a world waiting to hear it. Join us at Sakura Spoon, and let's savor the courage to shine.